Here we are at the main event of Tabula Rasa. John Greed sitting here with Marcus Marquez, Paul London against Chris Sabin.
And what's Paul London doing? He's pointing to the entrance?
He's pointing. Who is he bringing out here?
It's the Space Monkey!
The Space Monkey!
Well, this makes perfect sense. The Space Monkey looks exactly like Paul London, just in monkey form.
The intrepid traveler pulling out the Space Monkey.
You could say that Space Monkey is Paul London before he evolved to Paul London.
That makes sense to me.
What is Space Monkey doing? He's on the top rope with his banana.
He looks confused.
Hey, a sweet backflip. Oh, Sabin!
Sabin just spanked London's monkey.
Come on. That's and Paul London answers back, drop kick, and Sabin is out on the floor.
Paul London's pissed. He just beat up his buddy.
That doesn't make that's ridiculous.
Have you ever been to a party and someone just like spanks your monkey? It sucks.
What?
What? That never happened to you?
Every time it happened to me, it's been pretty great, actually.
Let's just get back to the match.
Back to the match. Chris Sabin going to work on the intrepid traveler, Paul London.
Chris Sabin looks like he's turned a new leaf here in Superkick'd. He doesn't really give a shit about what people think.
It doesn't look like it at all.
Spanking monkeys and punching Paul London in the face.
Brings the arm out, whips him into the corner, up and over from London, ducks under the clothesline, springboards up, a huge moonsault. 1, 2, very close to picking up the early fall is Paul London here. The atomic drop. And right into the Hurricane Rana.
Hurricane Rana. That's how it's pronounced, John Greed.
I'm sorry, that's a hell of an accent you got there.
Well, I'm married to Spanish girl.
Hey, she's all right. I've not.
Paul London's begging off.
Capacity crowd here at the Great Hall in Toronto for the very first Superkick'd show.
Chris Sabin looks like he wants to shake hands and put everything in the past, but Paul London seems like he wants none of it.
I don't know if he can do that after the kind of action that's been going on here at the start of this matchup.
These two fought only once in their entire career, on a TNA Impact show. Who would have thunk that they would have so much bad blood?
Catches the foot though. He saw it coming. He's been around far too long. Oh, wait a minute now.
Maybe he wants to
hold on a second.
Now. Forearm after forearm after forearm. Shot right to the face.
Working him over in the corner, and look at this now. Looks like he's about to tee off on Sabin's chin. 2, 3, listen to the crowd.
Chris Sabin needs to check his teeth after he's done with this match. Some might be missing.
Sabin is in trouble here. London not playing
Chris
around.
Sabin's like, oh shit, my head, yo.
Well, he tried to come out here and take the early advantage, and it has not worked, and Paul London is in trouble.
Paul London, Chris Sabin's like, yo, you punched me in the head, now I'm gonna ram your face in the turnbuckle, right in the steel. Eye for an eye.
Underhanded Sabin tactics. And here we go.
Snake eyes.
Returns the favor to London.
These men are just shooting each other right in the face.
Whoa! High angle back suplex. Here's the pin. 1, 2, and a very, very near fall for Paul London here.
Don't be fooled by those turnbuckle pads. It's all metal underneath there, and they hurt.
And as you just saw there, Paul London trying to adjust the knee brace from years upon years of high-impact professional wrestling. You can tell he doesn't have two good wheels.
If I was Chris Sabin, I would focus on Paul London's knee.
Of course.
I'd kick it, I'd punch it, I'd bite it, I'd do whatever I have to do to knock his knee out of his body.
Without question. I mean, when you got when you have a glaring oh my God.
Talk about glaring.
That's a glaring broken rib.
That has got to be painful. And look at Sabin now.
Stalling drop kick. What an asshole.
And Chris Sabin, firm control of Paul London here.
That's a no mercy taunt right there.
Is that Shawn Michaels in the first row?
Shawn Michaels?
That's who it looked like to me.
Are you sure that's not Jay Chung?
I'm pretty sure it's not Jay Chung. I don't think that she was out here for this particular contest.
Chris Sabin
picks him up. He's got him up, fireman's carry position. Snake eyes on the ring apron.
It looks like Paul London broke his nose or something.
And I don't know what problem Chris Sabin has with Paul London. Maybe there's some animosity here.
He's just an asshole. You know what it is? Chris Sabin drove 4 hours from Detroit to get here.
Yeah, nobody likes grumpy. Nobody likes Detroit.
Yeah, well, he's just grumpy. He's like, I drove 4 hours, now I gotta wrestle. Man, I'm just gonna beat this guy up.
And that is exactly what he's doing here. Bam! A senton splash from Sabin. Here's the pin. 2.
And a kick out.
London gets the shoulder up once again. And now, here we go.
What
Bam!
a choke.
Using the force of the top rope, you see, to add more pressure on the throat on the second rope.
Chris Sabin, he's just playing dirty today. He doesn't give a shit.
That is what happening. A stiff boot right to the side of the face of Paul London. Sabin. Digging that shoulder into the solar plexus.
See, a shoulder, that's pointy, right? Have you ever had something pointy hit you in the gut?
Yeah.
It hurts.
It does.
It takes the wind out of you. It makes you feel sick, maybe puke a bit.
Very painful. Looks like he's trying to go for the abdominal stretch here, but London trying his damnedest to fight it off. And shots right to the ribs, and there it is. He has got it locked in after kicking him in the gut on the corner post.
This makes sense. Chris Sabin has unleashed a couple of kicks, some punches, some headbutts into the stomach, and now he's working it over with an abdominal stretch.
He has worked the breadbasket.
Paul London needs to go home, do some abs.
This is some trouble here. What do you mean he needs to do some abs?
He needs to rehab, man.
He's got some abs. Yeah, I see some abs. Here we go. He's able to fight off of the abdominal stretch and teeing off on Sabin now.
He's teeing off like he's a retiree in Florida.
Yep. That's what he's doing.
Chris
Always one with the creative calls here. Always. Well, Sabin now back in control, going to the throat of London. He went for the gut, didn't work out. We're going to switch body parts, maybe work the neck.
Well, why wouldn't you switch body parts? You know, you're punching the guy in the stomach. He's still walking towards you.
He's still going.
Kick him in the throat.
You got to change it up now.
Yeah.
And maybe stop his breathing, maybe cause him to slow down from that high-octane offense that Paul London possesses.
If you can't breathe well, you're going to slow down a whole lot.
Without question.
You're going to get tired a whole lot quicker.
Yep. And here we go. Looks for the suplex outside of the ring in. And a block from London. He's got him up this time.
He lands
on his feet.
Suplex of his own.
Perfectly placed right in the center of the ring. Can London capitalize on that offensive maneuver?
Paul London needs to reach deep down inside his cockles, pull out his heart, and say, hey, I'm still in this, and I could beat him.
That is exactly what he needs to do. Cameraman getting in position. Good job from the guys in Superkick'd to get that cameraman in position so that we don't miss any of the action.
We cannot miss a second of this action because this is insane. It's unbelievable.
There's
a main event.
There's Shawn Michaels again. Whips him into the buckle.
See, the reason why Paul London fell and collapsed like that is because of all the work in the stomach earlier, all the abdominal work. You know, the lower back connects to the abdominal, so anything in that area will knock him over.
Clearly. Hard work has paid off. Wait, London now.
Springboards.
Oh, no!
All the abdominal work must have impacted his equilibrium.
Equilibrium.
That's what I said.
That's
equilibrium.
Okay. And now he's got him set up here. Oh, my God! That's
Shades
it.
of Chris Sabin.
That's just shades of Chris Sabin. Chris Sabin with shades of Chris Sabin.
I've seen him do that.
Oh, shades of Petey Williams!
This is like Team Canada.
This is unreal. The amount of punishment being doled out here. The fans.
This crowd is in awe about what they're seeing. Our first main event in Superkick'd, and they're getting one of the best matches in North America.
No question about it.
Chris Sabin versus Paul London.
No
Who
question.
would have thunk?
Hey, it happened. It's happening right now. And here we go. Goes for the pin. Oh, the cameraman out of position. Trying to get in there. Locks in the body scissors. And again, this is compressing the ribs, compressing the solar plexus, and really making it hard for London to breathe.
This is like wearing a girdle with a broken rib. It sucks.
Question 1, when have you worn a girdle? Question 2, why would you do it with a broken rib?
Well, I'm just saying, you know, I've wrestled a bunch of times, especially on Friday nights. Sometimes I like to go out afterwards.
And then you rock the girdle.
Yep.
I got you. Everybody has their way. Paul London fighting out of the body scissors, though. And look, there's the veteran reserve of Sabin.
He just scratched his eyeball.
That's what it is. And London trying to get the upper hand. Sabin says, I do not think so. Race the eyes. And now, again, Sabin firmly in control.
Any other contact sport, they would have stopped the fight. But not here at Superkick'd.
Stalking Paul London is Sabin. Oh! Took a little too long on that one.
He was able to elbow him in the head. And he's looking for the future shock.
Didn't land it there. Elbow.
The drop salt. Wow.
Drop salt from London. Patented move. And both men are down. Pee-wee starting the 10 count.
This is a signature move. If this was a video game, this would lead right into a finisher.
The spirit meter is up.
Spirit meter is to the max.
No question. Both men starting to stir here. Who will make it to their feet first? And I think whoever does gets the upper hand here.
Paul London, it looks like Chris Sabin's up, but Paul London's out of the ring. What does he have in mind?
I don't know. Sabin grabbing a hold of London. Cameraman getting in position. Looks like
jawbreakered him.
That's what it looks like.
Slingshot jawbreaker-ish.
Oh, up and over. Rolls off the back. Catches him with a forearm.
Oh, he responded back with another forearm.
Comes back.
Shot for shot. These two men are going to get drunk.
Leaving it all in the ring are Sabin and London.
This match is unbelievable so far.
Unreal.
Just listen to those shots. This is insane.
Goes for the O'Connor roll. London holds on. A high leg lariat. Taking down London. Here we go. Sabin now. Stirring.
Crawling to the corner.
Both men on opposite sides of the ring. Sabin is up. London comes in. Huge boot. Face wash from the top, if you will.
Pushes him out. Hold on. Laundry. Face wash.
Is Paul London signaling for the 450 splash?
Shooting star, sir.
I'm sorry.
Shooting star, sir.
I thought he was a 450 splash guy.
2.
Came off with the missile drop kick there.
And only got
the spinning heel kick.
And only got a 2.
Just a 2 count.
Sir? Spinning heel kick, sir.
Yep, you work on your reel. There you go. Time to be that guy. I got it. Pulls him in. Is he setting it up now for the shooting star press?
He might be, but is his knees good enough for it? Is he injured?
We're going to find out right here. He's making that climb to that top rope.
He's ascending.
Sabin.
Sabin is...
Whoa!
He missed.
He tried to go at him. Rolls in. There's a pin. 1, 2.
Locked him in the maestra, but... It wasn't free count.
It was very close, though. Very, very close to a victory there for Paul London.
Paul London, Chris Sabin, they're at even's end right now.
Cameraman trying to get in position. Ducks underneath the clothesline. Here it is. Atomic drop again. Goes for the rope. Power bomb. 2. No.
Power bomb out of the Hurricanrana.
Went to the well one too many times. He tried to do that earlier. Landed it successfully.
Drop kick.
Maybe not doing it this time. There it is. Baseball slide out to the floor.
These men are going to go ham on each other.
It looks like Paul London is in... Oh, man, he's back in the 6th row.
Now, in Superkick'd, there's no countouts.
There is no countouts.
So these two men could take 10 minutes outside if they want.
They could go
no one's going to give a shit.
They could beat the hell out of each other here on the floor.
And there's chop for chop.
Exchanging chops, lighting up the chest.
Are these guys going to fight all the way to Queen Street West?
They're not playing around here. Queen Street West is right out high.
He hooks him up for a suplex, blocks it. He could be suplexing him right through those chairs.
Reverses! Bam! Face right out the chair. London!
That hurt knee just made him take a spill right on the floor.
He tried unsuccessfully using the chair to his advantage, but you are right. It is the bad wheel, the bad kicker.
And Paul London's beating up the chair. He's like, hey, chair, screw you. You suck. Suck it.
He tried hard. It did not pay off, though.
I hate that chair.
He should try and take advantage of this match, though, and get on Sabin instead of trying to fix that knee brace.
He's beating up the chair, and he should have. What an asshole chair. Screw that chair.
There we go. Again, back in the crowd. Laying it in on him. A huge forearm shot right to the chin. Looks like they're going to the restroom area.
They're going to the washroom.
I'm just saying, it's probably a bad idea to go there.
Don't go into the girls' washroom. It's messy.
Through the door.
Girls are pigs. Have you lived with a girl? Shit all over the place. Damn. It looks like they're going down. Where are they headed? The Great Hall has many floors. They might be going to the basement.
Looks like he's changed his mind here. Sabin wants to win this matchup, and he knows the only way he can do that is in the ring. They're trying to get in there. Oh, what is this now? Setting him up.
Power
This is
bomb?
a pile driver on the floor.
Pile driver or power bomb?
It could either or. We don't know what's happening here. Paul London able to block it. Oh, back body drop.
Body. Wow. Wow.
On the hardwood.
Green, I just saw Shawn Michaels in the crowd, and he is going balls
Look at
nuts.
him. The sexy boy is not playing
He
around.
is going nuts.
He is all about this matchup right here.
Paul London dragging Chris Sabin right back into the ring, and
that-
that's what he needs to do.
that's the
It's
only
way
spot.
you could- in super kick, the only way you could get a pinfall is in that squared circle.
Pinfall submission only.
But there's no countouts. So these men
No
could've
countouts.
went to Tim Hortons and back and still wouldn't have lost the match.
Let me get one of those sweet Nutella Timbits that I've been hearing so much about.
Yeah, nice coffee.
And here we go.
Oh,
Whoa!
super kick
Huge super kick right to the chops.
right to the suck up.
Here we go.
Suck
Oh,
up.
and tries to drive up. Oh, look at that. The cat-like reflexes of Sabin.
Oh,
Shooting star.
star.
Off the second run. 1, 2. No! It is
Sabin
not
just
over.
kicked out.
Not over.
Can you believe that?
That was it. That's Paul London's one of his patented moves.
Chris Sabin just like shooting star. Oh, screw that. That's kicking out.
Yep. But that just shows the resolve that these two veterans of the professional wrestling ring have. They want to win this matchup. They know how important it is. The very first show here for Superkick'd.
Both of these men want to go down in history, being the man that
That's
wins
it.
the first ever super kick.
You can only be the first once. A forward suplex, dropping Sabin on his face. London going to the top rope, high risk.
But again, he took some time fixing that knee brace, and Chris Sabin just started to move.
Yeah, he's gotten some time back under them, and now here we go. What is this? London!
Oh, double stop,
Oh!
misses.
Went for the stop.
Super kick.
Huge! And look at the holding.
He holds it.
And London in the corner. He is in trouble here. Sabin.
This might be it for Paul London.
Oh, sets him up. He's
Chris
got him up
Sabin's on
top.
fire.
Going for that superplex.
Superplex.
And this will
Could
take a
this be
lot.
the superplex?
This will take a lot out of both men. Believe you me. He's got him up. Oh!
He holds
Look
it.
at this shades of Eddie Guerrero.
Oh my God.
Picks him up. Oh! Face buster out of the suplex
not done
position.
yet.
And
Super
no!
kick.
That's got to do it. That's got to be it.
That's done.
Oh! Spinning back kick. London is
This is it.
out.
This is it.
1, 2.
Oh.
No!
John Breed. Have
Can
you ever?
you imagine?
This is the greatest match ever.
Combination of moves is unreal. I cannot believe
The crowd's
that
going nuts.
Paul London able to get the shoulder up after that one.
The crowd is going balls.
And you have to believe Sabin, in the back of his mind, asking himself the cliched question, what do I have to do to put Paul London away?
And Chris Sabin, I think he's gonna have to I don't know, do a fatality or something. You know, some, Mortal Kombat style. Maybe freeze him and do an uppercut.
He is going to have to finish him.
Yeah,
And here we go. Sabin got him up in that top rope here, going for another superplex maybe.
this might be it.
Here we go. He's got him set.
Their feet, their legs.
But look
are
at London
trembling.
holding onto that top turnbuckle.
Punches right in the cockles of his abdominal
Going
area.
to town on the ribs, the abdominal. Look at this now. Oh!
Face
oh!
buster.
Almost turned him inside out.
What's this?
With
Could this
Paul
be it?
London up top here. Set up. There it
Oh,
is!
shooting star.
1, 2, and 3. Paul London puts away Chris Sabin.
Paul London has become the first man to pop Superkick's main event cherry.
Unbelievable matchup.